of the big stories certainly this morning, you're seeing the infection total worldwide for coronavirus spike past 200,000 for the first time. Let's get Anjalee Khemlani into the mix here. Not the type of number expected in many respects, but not the number this market wants to see right now.
Definitely not the number that the markets want to see, Brian. You're right about that. But I think it's really important to note that this is something that, as we know, it's going to spread. And as we found out that it was going to continue to spread, these are the numbers that, in fact, epidemiologists are expecting to see. So that's why we have so much, in discussion about testing in the U.S. and isolation, and looking at really how the cities and states are going to roll out these plans, and how, as we are already, in our own version of self-quarantine today. So really looking at that, we know that testing is supposed to roll out this week, and we're expecting to hear more details on that from the White House when it comes to the drive-through versions. So even though these retailers may be scaling down their hours and may be actually looking to close some stores, we know that they're going to continue to function and operate and provide this type of testing. Meanwhile, testing has ramped up, and you can see that really in the numbers. We know that, as you mentioned, 200,000 worldwide, but more than 8,000 deaths, and that's a new milestone as well. Meanwhile, in the U.S., we're up at almost 6,500 cases alone. So really telling you the story of what we're looking at as the cases roll out.
Yeah, Anjalee, I went out this morning to get my coffee. No seats in Starbucks. It's not very often. I don't think I've ever seen that before. But we're also supposed to get a press conference with President Trump and the FDA, I believe, at 11:30. Hearing anything on that?
That's correct. No, we don't know for sure, but it's definitely got to be doing with the testing and the, what's going on in the pharmaceutical space. We know that as the days have continued, we've heard more positive news about treatments or antibodies, or, the first trial of a vaccine starting. So really seeing that ramp up now after a couple weeks delay, and really looking at, a really good timeline, honestly, when it comes to the vaccines. So getting that testing in place and making sure that we're going to be able to do something. We know that the earliest we might hear something about treatments is going to be April. So waiting to hear what the results will be there.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.